welcome back to some more Ark Survival Ascended. Yeah, boy, we are back on Ragnarok. We're hanging out with the boys, and I have been busy over the weekend. So, last episode then, we got our 145 Giga. We got that Gigas together. We started breeding, looking for the perfect male-female. I think we took a Giga out, did some munching and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, so we've got our Gigas ready. I want to breed them a little bit. We need to build some sort of area for our Gigas to breed in, because I don't want them to just like do it out in the open. So I've been busy. I've built a breeding area. We've already been breeding Gigas, and using the Dino Depot mod to, you know, get rid of the baby dinosaurs, you get a bunch of levels. I am level 97. I believe before we started the breeding, we were level 91, maybe 92, and I was like, you know what, we might be able to get a saddle by the time I record next. Yeah, I think I've done like 2 batches, maybe 3 batches of Gigas, and we got to level 97. So I've been able to make Giga saddles. We're going to kind of show off that today, because I do have a little plan. But before we get into all of that, I want to show off our building. So we are in our like living areas. You know, you can come out here. We've got like a little just kind of spot here. We've got the Wyvern area over that way, Hall of Heroes down there, the Grinder over there. But if we hang a left, oh, you can kind of see it. We go da 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 da. We have this big bad boy just here. So if you remember, we actually had, see them buildings there? That's where I store my wood and my stone. We actually had like the wood one, like just here. It was kind of out of place. So I destroyed that, copied the blueprint, and made 2 of these. So in here, we have an area to store some stone. We have an area to store some wood. I might build an area to store fiber and thatch. I'm not really that sure and bothered right now. But this is the Giga breeding area. Now, I don't think personally it's as good as, say, like the Wyvern area or the Hall of Heroes. But I needed something big. Remember, Giga's a big dinosaur. So I needed something big. And I couldn't really find a really, really good reference. But I had like a couple references I found online of just like, you know, Nordic style buildings, and I kind of like worked with that to make my own little thing. So this is what we have, and it's not bad, don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's the best we've done, but you know, we've done done well with what we had. So this is the Giga breeding area. So as you can see, it's like got a different shape at the front, like a lot of our buildings do. We've got like this like triangle area that walks in. We've got like multiple layers going up. We've got like little things over the windows. I tried something different just there. I wish the fog wasn't here right now. That'd be great. I guess this adds more of a mystery to this. But yeah, if we do come to the entrance then, we've got some statues over this way. We go up like this little area, and then it goes up to, again, to another area. I like what we did with that. That was nice. And then if we open the doors, here are our Gigas. Now, we have a little problem, because I could have sworn when I was breeding these last night, we had 8 females. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I think we have 7. I feel like we've lost a female, because there definitely was 1 or 2 of them here. Maybe I was wrong, but I swear we had more. Here's what it is. What we are going to do, though, I'm just going to turn you off breeding for now, because these guys breed very, very, very quickly. Yeah, we've already got like 300, 400 eggs in there. But we already have a melee mutation for our Gigas. What we are going to do, we're only going to breed them for melee mutations, because I don't want to go too ham with them. I've got other things that I want to breed and kind of, you know, move us forward towards the end of the series. But it'd be a nice little like, side project just to get a Giga with a bunch of melee, take him out, see how much damage he can do. But yeah, so this is the space we have. So obviously we did like sloped ceilings, and that kind of loses a lot of space. It looks good, but you lose space. So in the middle, I feel like we're all good. We do have some tails hanging out the back, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, there's enough space for the Gigas to fit in. There's enough space for me to run around and stuff. And yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of like it. I kind of like the building. Like I said, I don't think it's our best, but I could have done a lot worse. I could have just built a box, you know? I could have just built a box. I could have just built... what have I built in the past? I'm thinking, you know, like the tree top wedge things where it's just like a big, huge circle, kind of like we're doing with the griffins. Could have built a giant one of them, but no, I tried something, and it is what it is. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. You'll have to let me know how you all feel about it. Maybe I need some more like railings like on the roof, kind of like we did with that one, the Wyvern one over there. I don't know, but I don't think it's bad. I really don't think it's bad, and it does fit the aesthetic and the vibe we've got with our village, right? I mean, it fits in perfectly. Like, you wouldn't even know that was more of a freestyle with just, like, some little references. But, yeah. Anyways, right, I thought I'd just show that off. In terms of other stuff, breeding, I think we've literally just got one bison that's new. He's like a blue one down there. If we do end, yeah, 8 health, 12 melee. Pyromanes haven't done anything too crazy there. I've not really had time to do my griffins. But everything else in the base should be the same. Oh, I did add some more of these pavements going up to this way. And it looks like maybe... I'm not sure. These ones look like they got rid of some of the grass. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we added some more pavements knocking about. So there's like more of a footpath going to some of these places. But yeah. Anyways, right. What we're going to do today is I'm going to take our perfect male Giga, who is a 2-3-2, because I put some levels into his melee already. But we have his perfect male Giga. So he has all the good stats. He has 43 into melee, 12 added levels, should I say, because we used you already, but we never got to ride you. We're going to take him to the desert. We're going to go and kill 3, 4, 5 death worms. The reason we're going to do that is because remember when we tamed the Dinosuchus, we saw that beautiful mantis? I want to tame it. Because I don't remember the last time I tamed a mantis. And I was like, you know what? That'd be kind of cool. I just want it for the colors. I can't remember what level it is. But I did check to see that mantis is still there. And it is still there. I just completely forgot to check the level. But I know at 150, you need, I think, 3 or 4 deathworm horns. So we're going to go to the desert. We're going to ride around our Giga. We're going to kill some deathworms. We're going to get some horns. Tame a beautiful mantis. And maybe he could just, like, I don't know, hang around the base or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So before we get into any of that real quick, if you do enjoy today's episode, make sure you are whacking a like. Make sure you are subscribing. You ring the bell, enable notifications, following social medias, all that stuff. I appreciate it massively. If you want to go one step further, you could become a channel member or a patron. It's as little as $1 for a whole month. You get an exclusive video every single Friday, and then videos are absolute bangers. It is the best way to support the channel. And yeah, if you become a channel member today, you got 90 plus videos you can go and watch for like as little as $1. That's kind of a bargain, not gonna lie. All right, so let's head to the desert. In terms of stuff we're gonna need, I don't think we have anything extra that I need to do. Do I have a griffin? I can't see a griffin. There we have a griffin. All right, I'm ready to go, boys. I'm going to be too warm probably, right? We'll be fine. We'll just take our clothes off if we get there. All right, let's just have a look at the base from, like, up here. Like, it's, how do I say? It's not laid out the greatest. Like, from up here, it looks chaotic and stuff all over the place. But I feel like old school villages and towns were like this. Like, they would probably just, like, build something, then build something else, like, on some flat ground. Because back in the day, they didn't have technology to flatten areas to make, like, you know, a flat foundation. So this is how they would have built. And you'd have, like, little twists and turns going to places and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it does look all crazy and chaotic. But once you're on ground level, I think it looks a lot better. Yeah. God, just look at these buildings. Let's just have a look at the new building from like this angle. Horde of Heroes is definitely still the best thing we've built. Hands down, I think. But yeah, I think we need to add some railings on here just to give the roof a little less, I don't know. It's too smooth, maybe? I don't know. All right. Anyways, you know, I do low-key like the thing we built on the grinder as well. That was really cool. That was a lot of fun to build. Yeah. Hell yeah, boys. And a massive bridge. All right. Anyways, right. I'm just reminiscing. Let's go to the desert. My Giga's got a saddle on. We are ready to kick some deathworm booty. All right, boys. We're back. The desert looks all moist. Very moist. It's very warm here. We might be okay. I've taken all my clothes off. If it gets too spicy, we can go home and grab our Drakelin. I should have probably done that anyway. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Yo, look at... Why is the sand like this? That's weird. All right, so this is going to be our first time trying our Giga out with, like, the imprint. I think when we was using him, it was doing, like, 1,400 damage without, like, the imprint from me. So let's see what happens here. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Hell yeah. All right, so what we're going to do now is we've just got to walk around the desert. I'm going to just collect loot drops as we're doing this. Oh, yeah, your sounds kind of poopy. We're going to collect loot drops as we do this and just wait for Deathworm to, like, pop out and fighters and stuff. But we'll get some loot. We'll get some good stuff out of this. Problem is, I don't think we can do the old school trick. Yeah. We can't look under the ground anymore like we used to be able to do back in the day and find death worms. That was always like the easiest way to do this. There's a mantis just there. Now, there are other ways we could tame a mantis. We could use the woolly rhino horns, but they're nowhere near as good. And that's nowhere near as challenging. For a giga. Are you... Huh? Holy blue! That is the most bluest thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Also, is a death worm gonna aggro to a giga? I'm just now thinking that could be a thing. Okay, if I was like just to hop off. Anyone see any movements? I'm not seeing any movements at all. How's our health doing? We're fine. Huh. Interesting. So, apparently you're meant to find death worms around this area. I'm going to go grab that loot. We're going to grab this loot first. Is there a loot thing there? I can't quite see it. But yeah, death worms are meant to spawn around here. I'm pretty sure we could go and do the ice death worms. Oh, there is loot. But I don't want to do that. We're meant to be doing the cave for the boys. So I'm going to wait before we do any of that shit. That's just a fast Lasukas down there. No death worms? Okay, let me just hop off here real quick. That's going to hurt. And no shot. There ain't no shot, boys. Remember we were looking for a Giga Saddle? You know what? Actually, that's not that bad. Because it's low metal. 3,000 metal, easy. Fiber, easy. Hide? That's a lot of hide. But we've got crazy hide stacking now, remember? Like, let's see how much hide I would get from this guy. I mean, that's 100. Remember when we was on our... Was it the Pyromane? We had so much hide. You get it fast. I might be able to make that saddle. Maybe not today. Give me a day or two. Bro. The whole time we were looking for Giga Saddles. And we get one now. We're high enough level. That's crazy. Alright. I'm just gonna, just keep eating stuff. Because now I do need this hide. Keep munching on stuff. Probably make our way down to loot number 2 and 3. Oh no, go to loot 4 first. Look for a death worm. As long as I'm staying in this, like, anywhere around these loot drops, we should see a death worm at some point. Boom. Take the hide. Tanking you. We're back. I think we found one. I think we found one. You're a death worm, right? Maybe. Hello? Me. Yeah? Oh, yeah. There we go. We do have a death worm. Hell yeah. Okay, we do have very blurred vision just because of the heat stuff. I forget what that's called. Heat stroke? Nice. Death worm horn. Perfect. Alright, I swear we just got a bunch of hide from you. You know what? I wish this prime meat would stack. That'd make me... Look at that, 600 already. Hell yeah, boys. Alright, you can drop that. We got 16 levels from killing that. Holy shit, nuggets. Okay. Okay. We'll take that, boys. Alright, is there loot? There is loot just here as well. Perfect. Alright, so that's one death worm down. We need... I think I said I need like at least 4. I really wish that I didn't have to fall all the way down you. Because I take damage and it's not good in this heat. What was that? Is that a Megalodon saddle? I'm going to go for that one. Dunkley saddle. Alright. Alright, make my way down to the other ones. And yeah. Any death worms we see, I'll bring you back. Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay. I literally looked behind us and I was like, is that a death worm? I was killing whatever I was just killing then. Alright, this is death worm number 2. Alpha death worm, maybe? Ooh. Maybe? Oh. Okay, there we go. An alpha death worm? Could be kind of huge, right? Bro, we do so much damage. That's wild. Thank you. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. We're going to drop everything else. I really don't need that right now. How much hide have we got so far, by the way? Yeah, bro, we only need... Was it like 16? 1,000. We've already got 1,000 in the space of a few minutes. That's crazy. How much more levels? 7 more levels. Bro, I didn't realize Deathworms gave you so much XP. No loot at number 3, which means number 2, I think, is right on the edge. I mean, I'll walk down towards it, but I don't think Deathworms spawn all the way down south. I think it's like mainly the middle. I don't think we'll find one much lower than when we are. Maybe I'll just leave that and we'll probably just head round this way. See what's going on. So we got to... Ooh, Titanosaur fight? Titanosaur fight, maybe? Nah, probably shouldn't, right? Because I'm pretty sure their big stamp still, like, kicks my butt a little. All right, health still doing okay. Water's doing good. All right, 2 more Deathworms, please. And Deathworm number 3 and Deathworm number 4. Please be an alpha. Come on, come on, come on, come on, be an alpha. Is that one an alpha? I wish I could get a lock on it. No, that's not an alpha. Can the next one be an alpha? No. Right, well, we found what we wanted. We're doing 2,000 damage now, by the way. Double Deathworm, baby. There we go. Boom. Taking that. We're dropping the rest. We've got 5 more levels. Bro, I like it being in the desert, you know? Hell yeah. All right. I should probably 8 you, Snake. Let me just push on down here a little bit more, because this might be like the hotspot for Deathworms then. So this is... Yeah, this is here. I'm wondering if it's because, like, it's close to the outskirts. Maybe they've placed them during the outskirts so people, like, come in here and get instantly attacked by Deathworms and it spooks them, scares them a little. All right, I'll do a loop. I'll make my way back around to loot 5. If we find another Deathworm, you know, great, that's an extra horn that we can use if we need to. Depending on what level that beautiful Mantis is, we might only actually need the 1. Because the 150, like I said at the start, I think is 3, 4, 5 horns. If it's a level... I think it might have been a level like 25, right? Or lower, or around that. Then, yeah, probably just the 1's going to be needed. All right, boys. I don't see any more Deathworms, so probably call it there. Can I carry this? Because I might take that. You know what? Screw it. We'll take that as well. Are we... Oh, God, Jesus. Are we safe? We're safe. I don't like what the color's doing here. Like, that's weird. That's a Deathworm just there. Okay. This is the... This is the last fight. Please be an alpha. God damn it. This is the last fight. Then we're going to hop off. We'll go on our Griffin. We'll get out of here. Damn it. Okay, so they're pretty more rare than I thought they might be. That's cool. We'll take some of that. We'll drop the rest. I know I need, like, the black pearls later on, but I really, right now, you know, we can always come back. I don't care too much. Am I safe now? Yeah. Let's get out of the desert. The color grading's a little weird here. I don't know if it's because we're all heat stroked and whatnot. But honestly, you know what? Massive W finding the Deathworms, finding the Giga Saddle as well. That's kind of crazy. All right, so what we'll do, we'll fly back to base then. Do I need bug repellent? I might need bug repellent, right? I'll probably put bug repellent. We'll probably make like a ghillie suit. I'm trying to remember exactly how we do Mantis. I know you just got to sneak up behind them. I'm going to guess they can't be aggroed to anything. Do I pick them up? Bring them somewhere? Volcano's pretty spicy, but we are next to the water. We'll see what happens first. We'll see what happens. Also, I really need to explore this castle just here. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do that today. Maybe we have a little peek. There's a castle here. This is a new part of the map that was added to ASA. There's like this whole new island. But there's a castle here. Is it a big castle? Remember the castle near Jim's base has like cats in? It's very hard to see. If I wasn't so heat-stroked, that'd probably be awesome. I'm trying to see if I see any, like, animal movements. Oh, vision is so blurry. If we could unblur my vision, that'd be great. I must be, like, 100% heat-stroked. Let's just, like, drop down. This would be sick for some roleplay. Oh, there's a saber tooth. Okay. Yo, this is cool, man. Imagine, like, rebuilding that. Okay. Vision's blurry. I hate it. All right, let's get back to base. Let's decide prep up, get ready, and then, yeah, let's go get that beautiful Mantis. All right, boys, we're back. I bet you can't even see me, can you? Where am I hiding? Oh, there I am. We made a ghillie suit. You know what's funny? Normal playthroughs, I seem to get ghillie suit pieces all the time, like from drops and stuff. I couldn't find any ghillie pieces at all, so I had to just make like a full, you know, default suit, which was great because we had polymer and all that kind of stuff we needed. But yeah, I just thought that was a little bit weird because I swear that's all I get. We're going to take a wyvern with us, and I'm probably going to go for our fireboy because he's pretty cool. Just in case I do need to pick up the Mantis and move it to a different area. I think that's probably smart, right? What levels you got? 2 more levels. Honestly, let's do a bit more melee. We've not really used you to fight too much, but we'll put it in there. God damn, like, this wyvern colors are absolutely insane. The black and red. God damn, boys. All right, so we need to go. It's kind of on the beach. Remember there was the pink pyromane that was like a level 30 or something? It was near that, so I'm wondering if we have to kill that first without the Mantis aggroing to us. Or we pick the Mantis up and like bring it over here. I don't know if I'd have enough stamina for that. What is my pickup button? Is it C? We'll scout the area. We'll see what's going on. So I've got bug repellent. I've got my deathworm horns. We should just be good to attempt this. Like I said, I've not tamed a Mantis in a hot minute. So this could go wrong. Or, you know, me being me, and I'm an absolute god at arc, this is going to go so smooth. We're going to get it straight away. We'll see. I think it's near... See where my nose is touching that rock there? Yeah, I think that's where we're meant to be going. If there is a Megalania down here, I wouldn't mind just blowing some fire and doing like a little bite on you just to see how strong we are. There's a couple just here. Let me just test out a wyvern real quick. All right, if I do fire... Oh, God, I need to sneeze. Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, that tickles my nose. Oh, hang on. No. Okay, no, we're good. Maybe I've lost it. Oh, no. I lost it. Oh, you know when you like need to sneeze and then you lose it and then your eyes water? That just happened to me. Oh my God. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. That was a 140 Megalania there. I think we're doing what, nearly 400 damage. We're pretty strong. We're a pretty strong wyvern. I like that. Didn't we have like good stats? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, anyways, lock in, boys. Let's go and see what we can find over here. So yeah, I think it's around these rocks somewhere. He should be on the shore. That's what it was this morning when I checked it. I'm thinking it's... Okay, so there's the pyromane. I'm pretty sure the Mantis was, like, here. This is where I find out it's gone missing now. Was it further down? It was right on shore when I saw it. Do Mantis and pyromanes fight each other? Alright, hang on. Let's have a look. So... Try and turn. I always forget that you can't turn very well with a spyglass in your hand. All right, let me go and check the level on the pyromane, because if that's a level like 25. So where's this where we swam up, right? Can you land? I pressed the land button a while back. Sick. Good job. I just drank water by accident. 55. Okay. You know what's going to be really annoying is, like I said, I checked that Mantis was going to be here. Maybe it was further down this way. Because I swear that pyromane was like in them trees. Can anyone see a beautiful Mantis? There's no shot that it's gone missing now. Yeah, no. Because there's the pyromane I was talking about. That's the one. That's level 25, right? Yeah. Okay. The Mantis should be below us. There it is. I see it. I see the Mantis below us. Just here. 95. Okay, that's better than I thought it was going to be. So that's probably going to be 2 or 3... thingy-madoodles for sure. Okay. Right. So what we need to do, we need to kill these guys. Which we should be able to do pretty easy. I don't think Mantis will... Okay, cool. I don't think a Mantis will aggro to a wyvern, right? Should be able to kill these pretty easy. Don't want to be spat on. Oh, I am roasting these right now, boys. Hey, get it, you. Fire. Perfect. Okay. anything else knocking about. To be fair, once we put that bug repellent on... where's he gone? Okay, so he's there. If he can stay on the shore, this is going to be perfect. I just don't want that pyromane to get us. Alright, I'm going to put it on. Okay. And then we need to put this down here. Let's just see what happens here, boys. Obviously, we've got to stay behind it. There it is. That's a long way to run if this thing comes to attack us, by the way. Yo, look at that thing. That's crazy cool looking. Okay. So, I think we can crouch and put it in its... Oh my god, that was close. Okay, hello. Okay, that's 50%. That's 50%. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to just back it up a minute because it's a passive tame. So they normally have to wait a good minute or two. 50%, so it's literally 2 of them. So 2 of them for a 95. All we've got to hope now is nothing goes to attack that. I don't think anything will because everything's a bug around here and it doesn't look like the pyromanes attack them. There was the one over that way that wasn't. Alright. Let's like back it up a little. So I don't want anything to aggro to you. Let's pop you up here. We'll kind of just chill here. We'll give it a minute. Literally like maybe a minute. And then we'll go back to it. Alright, boys. We're going back. We gave it a few minutes. It looks like a couple creatures have spawned in. Okay, so it's 100 over that way. You'll be good here, Mr. Wyvern, right? Okay, so I've got 200... Well, I've got like 5 minutes left on this, right? Where's that pyromane? Oh, that pyromane's very, very, very... There's 2 pyromanes there. Okay, I can't do it with the 2 pyromanes because they will aggro to me. Shit. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. I knew I should have killed the pyromanes. I had a feeling I should have killed them. Of course you're 140. You know how, like, creatures, like, come to you? They're, like, drawn towards you? The pyromanes did that to me. Yeah, like, I would not be able to do that without... Okay. It's fine. I can kill you. Let's go and kill this one. I'm a little bit on fire, but that's okay. Let's kill this guy. So fire's not going to work on him, right? What level are you? That was a 145 pyromane. God damn it. Alright, but we should be good here. Still got a couple minutes left. Alright, stop being on fire now. You're being over dramatic. Okay. Gonna run in. Bro, that's enough fire. Jesus Christ. Okay, can't see, can't see, can't see, can't see, can't see, can't see. Boom, we got it, boys. Alright, we're gonna put you in a Pokeball. Just because I feel like shit's gonna aggro to you. Where's my Wyvern? Hello, Wyvern? There you are. Hell yeah. That's how it's done. Look at that. I've not tamed whatever called Mantis in so long. Easy claps. Alright. Let's just get some safety. You know, actually, no, let's get home. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to use this thing for, if at all. I know you can, like, harvest things a little better, but, like, I've got my dinos, and they do a swell job. They're absolutely fine. I might literally just have it as a little trophy tame because of how, like, pretty it is. Alright. Let's have a look at its stats just in case it's got anything crazy. 19 health, 28 melee, 28 weight. So, like, it'd be a good resource gatherer. It's got a 28 into weight and melee. It's kind of got, I want to say poopy health, but not great. If it's under 20, it's never that great, is it? God damn. All right, you can have another melee. Do we check this drop? It's like a little boosted drop. Is it going to be worth it? Probably not. If it's on the ground, we might as well have a look. Bronto, can you move your butt? God, I've really not been a fan of Brontos this season. All right. Excuse me. Coming through. Or not. Whatever. All right. We got anything good in here? You know what? Screw it. Honestly, obviously we're like at higher drops right now. You know, we're at the the cave drops and stuff. That's not a bad drop. I've had a lot worse from better ones. Like, it's spare armor. We can always bring that with us when we do our cave runs, which should be happening this week. Me and the boys should be linking up at some point this week and doing our cave drops, cave runs. So once all that's done, we can then, like, focus on getting the boss stuff ready, which I'm planning on doing this week. We just all got very busy schedules, apparently. All right, let's get back to home. Let's have a look at this mantis. All right, cool. Wyverns are back in their little home. We've just got stegos everywhere right now. Mango, how are you doing? Base looking good. No one's like came in, snuck in yet. All right, let's have a look at this mantis. So the only reason we tamed this is because it had good colors. Yeah, no, bro, like that's sick. They're literally cupcake colors in the wild. Your official colors are okay. So it's like a lighter pink and I think a bit of a darker like cyan. But low key, you know what? Should we name you Cupcake Bug or Bug Cupcake? Yeah. Bug Cupcake. Because that's literally Cupcake color. Cupcake's honors, right? I don't think I took Cupcake offers. Yeah, here's Cupcake. If we was like to put these together. Low key, I mean, like, Cupcake's a little more vibrant. But, like, it's there, right? We can see that. I kind of rock with it, right? Like, that's kind of cool. Oh, I wish we found more color, like, wild creature colors like that. That'd have been so sick. I'm going to take a taxidermy of you. Give me that. Sorry, I just need your skin. Cupcake, let's give you a pet. There you go. Good job, Cupcake. How many levels do you got? You should have a bunch. Just 4? Have all melee. There you go. Yeah, damn. We can give you, like, weapons, right? I have a spare axe. Now, can I put the cosmetic on that? We can do this. This one's got full durability. Can we do it as the hammer? What does this go on? Metal hatchet? Oh, wait. That goes on a pick? Oh, I kind of want my thing to have a hammer. Wait. Stay there, guys. Can we make a pick real quick? If we make a pick and put that hammer on it, that's going to look sick. Come to you. Let's quickly craft one of these. We'll get our little mantis. I'm going to put that in that slot just so I can drag it on over easier. But, yo, the mantis with, like, what's the, is it Mjornhor hammer, whatever it's called? That's going to look fire flame. Okay, boom. And then we go to here, and then we go here, and we put down to there like so. But then we give this to you. I forget how we do this. Where'd that go? Oh, no. The skins don't work on that. Wait, do they actually work in real time? Boom. Oh, no, it does. Damn, that thing looks sick, though. That looks cool. Oh, that sucks, man. Why couldn't it not work on a creature? That'd be so cool. It's like dual wielding the hammer thing. Bruh. Also, I need to take off this giddy stuff. That's not me. This is me. Hell yeah. All right, Cupcake. Getting a Pokeball. What are we going to do with this guy? Where are we going to put you? Melee. I would love if I could, like, breed you or clone you, because I would love to send, like, a bunch of them fighting gym or something. You know what? Low-key. I do need to get Jim back. Like, we do need to go and prank him again, and I do have an idea of going to his holiday island. What if we went to tame another mantis, another day, obviously, breed them up, yeah, and then, so we'll have to get a female. Because we can breed these, right? Wasn't that an update they added, like, a few years ago? You could breed bugs. Yeah. We'll breed them up and then have them with just that colors and send them on gym or something. You know what? I'm going to have this dude chilling down here. He can be, like, working here or something, right? Yeah. You're just a little worker. I don't think anything should attack you. We're just going to put you on passive so nothing happens. We've got Mango hanging out here. We've got a little Cupcake Bug. Hell yeah, boys. All right. Sweet. So, ooh, I can see my base a little bit better now. It's not all foggy. What we're going to do, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to call it a day there then. So, we got to play around with their Giga. They are very strong, and that's without the mutations. So, obviously, I'm going to let them breed a little longer. We'll probably let them breed until the end of the series and then see what ultimate one we get towards the end. We're going to keep breeding our Gigas, let them do their thing. we're going to meet up with the boys at some point, do some cave runs. That's going to be sick. And then, yeah, we've got to focus on doing this Ice Wyvern boss. And I've kind of looked online to see the best way to do this. And it might be Verazinos and a UT. So we might have to go out and tame some of that stuff. And that means I'm probably going to need some Verazino breeding ASAP. So that might be our next little job. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to call it a day. Why am I, like, on the ground here? What's going on? There we go. If you did enjoy today's episode, make sure you're whacking a like. Make sure you're subscribing. You're ringing the bell. Never notifications. Thank you very much for hanging out. I'll catch you in a bit. See you later. Bye.